They are defending the goal to the left-hand side, looking to beat Mamelodi Sundowns for the first time in 4.5 years in a league match. This is Shabalala looking to get it wide here to Lilepo. Good first touch from him, keep it in play. He's got a left and a right. The left perhaps not as strong, but it's a pass out to Modi. Early ball inside, inviting little one. Too close to Ronwen Williams. Just a reminder of the teams at the bottom of the screen, both sides making 3 changes coming into today's game. Remember, Chiefs had a break of 8 days since their last encounter, but Mamelodi Sundowns were playing in front of another big crowd at the weekend at home in Atteridgeville against Orlando Pirates, a 1-1 draw, and then post-match penalties, seeing them eliminated from the MTN8. And if you didn't hear the news earlier on today, the final of that competition on September the 13th will be played at the Bombela Stadium, which is for only the second time an MTN8 final. If you might remember the first one with Wits thrashing Sundowns 3-0. Dane Clate scored inside the opening 2 minutes. Big win for Gavin Hunt over Pitso Mosamani on that occasion. Who will it be, Steve Barker or Abdul Sam Wadu? That'll be in a couple of weeks' time. Bombela Stadium in Mpumalanga province, and I'm sure the PSL will let us know soon enough when the ticket sales begin, but that's probably going to be a sold-out affair as well.
It's a replay of last season's final there.
That'll be Betway Premiership action. Until then, 3 matches tonight, of course, across the country, and then a full weekend of fixtures too, starting on Friday night with Siwelele in action. They haven't had the best of results to start with. Mamelodi Sundowns will be away at Stellenbosch. That game's at the Athlone Stadium in Cape Town, 3 p.m. on Saturday afternoon. And later on the same day, Kaizer Chiefs are away at Lamontfort Golden Arrows.
And Mr. Gleeson, that is Scorpion Kings. They are DJs, a famous worldwide genre that started in South Africa called Amapiano. We're going to school you tonight.
Yes. Well, I must be honest with you, I wouldn't have had a clue.
Our director says, stick with us, we'll keep you there on the pedestal where you belong.
Are they any good?
Awesome. Loftus is sold out Friday evening, apparently. I got some tickets if you want.
No, I think I'll go watch football. Now, Modi and Tetwa, that's a good ball. Now, a bit of pace on the flank. Back heel from Shabalala. Some tenacious defending, though, from Tapelo Moreno. Maybe a bit too much, according to the referee. Free kick against Morena. Pulling back on Shabalala and then biting back again. Tashik Matthews, quiet night so far for him. Taken away by Monyani. Matthews backing away again. Shabalala can't get past Matthews. Some good defensive work, and Tetwa wins it. Sliding effort from Mokwena back to his goalkeeper.
Tetwa playing in front of Kerner, breaking down play high up the field. And very impressed of our Kaizer Chiefs keeping the middle of the park very, very compact, forcing Sundowns wide. And when they do go wide, it's a press, once again containing creativity and not giving the likes of Sales that space that they like to operate in just in front of the defense.
Causes pass cut out by Monyani. Now, can he get it square? He hits Bassadin. Handball. The flag went up very quickly from linesman Siwela. No complaints from Bassadin either. So free kick conceded, and Kaizer Chiefs with an early set-piece opportunity here at the start of the second half.
Monyani, very close to the body, but it was definitely handled. Yeah, with the left hand, that is.
That's where the linesman comes into the picture, and Mr. Siwela right on the spot there. There to take the free kick. Mamelodi Sundowns have got every single player back in that penalty box, looking to keep Kaizer Chiefs out. Crowd have found their voice. Here it comes. Clearing header came from Ikram Raiders. Marco beats Raiders. Still Marco. And then bisects his own two players. Chiefs ball. Cardoso really wants his players to push up onto Kaizer Chiefs. Now they're beginning to chase Mokoena. Shabalala's got time to turn though. Mokoena snapping at his heels, and Shabalala a little slow in distributing is saved really by Mtekwa, winning possession back. Tail end as well. Here's Monyani. Steaming down this right-hand flank. Lilepo. Duba waits in the middle. Lilepo back onto his favourite right foot. That is going to be a goal kick.
Had opportunities to hit across. Twisting and turning there. Running out of field.
Who had the last touch here? Yeah, very much Lilepo. All the Chiefs players warming up. We're having a bit of a go with the linesman, particularly Gaston Sereno, who's still directing play. Yes, Lilepo with a shot. Blocked. Monyani finds Pele. Back again. Not much room to maneuver there. Now, Jaden Adams to Sanes. Good effort at an interception from Marco. They're looking for Rainers. Ignacio Miguel with a clearing header. Sanes looks up. Sundowns, by the way, have won their last 3 away league matches against Kaizer Chiefs. Here's Mordi. Forced inside by Koza. There's a bit of space out wide here for Shabalala to try and conjure something up. Sundowns looking to make a change here early in the second half. Got Aubrey Modiba standing by, and we hear that Bassadin will be coming off, so perhaps not happy with what's happening on the left-hand side. Plus, of course, that yellow card for Bassadin early on in the game will be a factor in the thinking, Stanton, of the coach.
Yeah, definitely with you on that one. I think the yellow card more than the performance. I think Bassadin having a solid outing there, but more the caution of getting that second yellow, I'm presuming.
Foul on Sanes. Again, a bit niggly in the middle there between these two sides. So important, of course, to avoid defeat primarily, but also to come away with a win here tonight. I do presume later on in the game, Peter Shalalile, we might see him. He has scored 8 times against Kaizer Chiefs, and of course now co-holder of the record with Siyabonga Nomvete, 129 goals in the PSL era. Mokoena. Adams under a bit of pressure again. Kaizer Chiefs stealing the ball away with Shabalala. Kunika under a bit of pressure himself. Turns possession over. Kunika playing tonight in the place of Aiden McCarthy. Shalolile standing by, I'm sure. Basadin off. Modiba on. First change of the night. There's quite a bit of competition on that left-hand side now at Sundowns. Of course, you've got Divine Lunga, who played on Saturday at left-back against Orlando Pirates in the cup tie. Matthews. Modiba will push forward. Interesting tonight how Adams is set behind Mokoena.
Yeah. Just allowing Allende to rove and try and make Sundowns play. But containing that midfield very nicely, our Kaizer Chiefs. But Sundowns continue to be patient.
Surely a handball there from Matthews. The bounce caught him. Interesting how they wag their finger at the referee. You got it wrong there, says Matthews. So it's almost like a natural reaction, but I think all 75,000 in the crowd saw that as a handball.
Becomes instinctive.
Now, Chiefs, not enough movement for Monyani's liking. Clearing header from Cupido. Pressure in there from Shabalala. And, oh, that's excellently done from Modiba. Avoids the corner with commitment.
Fresh legs of Obri Modiba.
Kaizer Chiefs are going to be bringing on Ashley Dupria, we hear, for Wandile Duba, who is also on a yellow, remember. Become a bit of a forgotten item with Chiefs. He's had his injury problems, Ashley Dupria, but not made the impact that perhaps they were hoping from him when they paid Stellenbosch big money. Here's Ignacio Miguel. Teasing is Mordi, but no progress. With Marco. Mordi's touch of it heavy. Sales gets the touch in there now. But Ignacio Miguel loses out, and here is Reyners. Sundowns on the counter, and Reyners looking to thread it into Mokoena. Allende, they've still got an opportunity here. Chiefs have got numbers back though. Sales. Sales goes for goal! Oh, how close was that one? Because they had a vicious bounce just in front of the goalkeeper.
Yeah, the defence just backing off there, giving Sales an opportunity to pull the trigger. See, they picks it up. Sundowns patient keeps it alive. They kind of wanted to cut off the pass to Allende. In turn, creating space for that shot. Sales trying to keep it and bend it. Not far off, agonizingly close.
Very close. Would that have been the worldie that Coach Dudlo was expecting from Sales?
That's something like that.
Chiefs change. Duba off. Dupria on.
Similar, like for like. Speedy striker that'll keep on testing. Cause iron, keep it out. Solid performance this evening there from Duba. Chipped out defensively. Had 2 opportunities in the first half.
Header from Matthews. Clearance from Quinica. Morena, still Morena. Still keeps going. He's quick, this man, and he's going to get, no, I was about to say he's going to get the free kick, but it's actually gone against him. And he'll smile about it as he always does.
The experience coming through there of Paseka Mako, just getting the body in between the player and the man, the ball rather.
Both players pleading in the direction of the linesman. Well, it's already 15 minutes gone in the second half. We're up to the hour mark at Soccer City. Look at that sight. Beautiful. Packed. This is the way we should be watching league football every game.
On a Wednesday evening.
Yeah, good luck getting home. To Ronald Williams under a little bit of pressure from Mordi, high into the sky. It's Allende, it's Salles, Modiba with Matthews ahead of him. Modiba finds Adams. With Causa getting a chance tonight. The patient build-up begins here from Mamelodi Sundowns. Cupido with Adams. Now Modiba cut out by Mtetwa, looking for Shabalala. Mtetwa again, does he find Lilepo? Little interception from Matthews. Wins the ball back for Mamelodi Sundowns, and the slow build-up will begin again, although we've got Tele down on the pitch.
Not sure what's happening.
He lost his boots, and Tetwa's gone to fetch it for him. Well, he's the first man possibly in the history of football to be stretchered off for losing a boot.
So is he running all the time without a boot?
Now, our winner tonight of the prize for the best dressed supporter is this lady. We'll try and find a name for you. We don't hand out points, we collect them. I would presume, Stanton, as you pointed out, first name must be Queen.
We're just taking a chance. But
I think it might be an educated guess. Congratulations, madam. 10,000 Rand richer, well-dressed supporter. Matthews inside. There were some excellent supporters last night for Orlando Pirates in full regalia. You can do so much more with Pirates, of course, with the Pirates kit and the eye patch and all of that kind of stuff. Skull and crossbones. I'm not so sure the feathers of Chiefs are in the same league in terms of dressing up.
Sounding like a pirate supporter there, Mr. Gleeson.
Oh, I better watch myself, yes. Foul by Mtetwa.
The cool cat Shonga was enjoying the outfits last night. I was listening to you guys. Yeah,
there's another yellow card in there, by the way. Mtetwa on the back of Adams. That's the fourth
feisty affair there. Very naughty there with the studs cutting the Achilles of Jordan Adams.
Kaizer Chiefs are going to be bringing on Gaston Sereno shortly. There's also Sipatisha and Globo standing by to come on. For the moment, though, just the one change apiece. Now the free kick, finally. Allende floats this in, looking for the head of Sunners. Lovely ball. Didn't get the touch. So Taylor, with that knock on his heel, I think won't be playing any further part. And we also hear Shabalala's going to go off, so Serino and Ndlovu to come on. In the meantime, Monyani, good tackle from illegal tackle from Matthews.
I was not happy with the decision.
Didn't wave his finger this time, though.
And Monyani just trying to cut inside there. Caught him from the side.
Yeah, to be fair, that's a foul every day of the week.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter who you support. Now, Serino and Ndlovu. Serino's going to bring some passion. You wonder how much, though. He's got to keep his wits about him and not let this game go to his head. Disappointment for Shabalala, not the impact that he might have been hoping for. And then Clele, who got that knock off, and Ndlovu will go into his position. So I think Nteto's going to possibly sit a little further back, and Ndlovu's got a bit more in the creative department. One goal already this season as well. Ndlovu. Cross towards the back post to Lilepo. Good challenge in there from Keanu Cupido, because Lilepo was looking to pick up that loose ball. Monyani so much to that. So little movement for him. He wanted to take that throw in quickly. Peterson, I think every time that long back pass comes, visions of some of those blups in the past. Yeah. He was taking no chances there.
Keeping it simple. Often the best choice.
Well, this surely now, Stanton, if it's going to be decided, will be a one-goal game, you would think. So close, so tight. Very few opportunities. Adams looking for Morena. Too strong. Not a bad idea, though.
Great attempt from Adams. Great attempt there, trying to catch up the speedster Morena.
Plenty of changes coming up momentarily for Mamelodi Sundowns. But let's see what Chiefs can do here with Lilepo. Onside, of course. Modiba scuttles across, early ball inside, looking for Serino. And Cupido again with a decisive interception. Now Tetra. Peterson, only as far as Morena, headed back. Ignacio Miguel. Modi. Ndlovu keeps it in play. He's got support from Paseka Marco. Ball inside here to Dupria. Monyani. Lilepo again, hugging this touchline. Serino. Bit of possession now for Kaiser Chiefs to try and see if they can force an opening, and then Ignacio Miguel giving it away and winning it back, and play on, says the referee. Now Ndlovu to the middle, and ball as well. Dupria came sliding in there. Aubrey Modiba didn't clear it very far. Monyani, no way through. Modiba, nice body block there. Ball still in play, so Mamelodi Sundowns have to wait to get those 3 changes on. We can see Zuko, then Yelwa is standing by, so is Lebo Tiba. And it also looks as if Siyabonga Mabena, the teenager, is going to be coming on. So no Peter Shalulile, although there'll be one more change still after this triple change. Yes, Allende. Morena. Now it's opening up a little bit. Morena just showed a bit too much of that, and they had to throw it on the far side. A little disappointed with himself. Now they can get the changes on. Tashrik Matthews replaced by Mabena. Morena's coming off. That was his last touch. And Ikram Reyners as well. So a quiet night tonight. Lebo Mutiba is the obvious replacement for Reyners. He's even smarter than Peter Shalulile with his shirt tucked in there.
Well, the tuck-in game is real.
Lebo Mutiba, former Bafana striker, played all his career overseas and successfully so as well in Ligue 1 in France. He's had his injury woes. There's Peter Shalulile. The chief slayer, it must be said, but hasn't had an opportunity tonight yet. Now, everyone except for Ron Williams in the Chiefs half. Mokoena, Cupido's gone back. Khoza. Mokoena through the middle. Finds Adams, but he stood on the ball. Tetra stole it away. Lilepo's strong and pacey. Cupido's a defender. Lilepo. Good double teaming, but Lilepo again. Oh, he struck that with some venom back. Trying to get the crowd going, but maybe not the best decision there from Lodi Lilepo.
Yeah, great cover there from Madiba. Yeah, just had time to take another touch.
Yeah. That could have been the one the Chiefs were looking for. They've got the corner, and they've got the crowd behind going, putting the pressure on the Sundowns defence. Gaston Sereno will take it short to Mordi. Floated in by Moniani, easily cleared by Mokoena. Marco, Ndlovu. Lilepo out onto the far flank, and he was offside. He was slow in getting back. Fatigue setting in, perhaps?
Laziness and fatigue. Yeah, not for the first time. Trying the short corner this evening, Kaizer Chiefs. You can see Lilepo coming from an offside position. And once again, that Sundowns defense.
Yes, I was about to say, give them credit too for coming out quickly and keeping their line. Khoza. Well, let's see what the changes can do for Mamelodi Sundowns. So Teto's had a stormy game, stealing possession, and he's won the free kick as well. The referee could have played a little advantage there, you would think.
Could have. Excellent once again from Tetra, reading the play, cutting down play, and starting the attack in an advanced position for Kaizer Chiefs. This is the touch. And Mokoena just reaching out a little bit naughty there.
That was definitely a free kick. It does not look as if Shalulile is going to be coming on, but rather Batusi Oba, so that's a bit of a surprise. Do they feel perhaps they're losing a bit of control in the middle there, and they need another body in the form of Obas, who's certainly a ball winner. Floated in by Sereno. Back post header from Ignacio Miguel. He was leaning all over Modiba, and he concedes the free kick.
Stay compact, says Coach Nabi.
translator for that, although later on we'll have to have one of those long interviews again.
We'll have to lean on Coach Cedric.
Yeah. I must say, it does translate very well, although it does add a fair amount of his own stuff in there. Kunika does well. Here's Lilepo. Ayende steals it away. Now, Modiba goes on the chase. Sundowns ball. They want to take it quickly, but before they can, we'll have the last change of the night for the champions, Batusi Obas, who's been a little bit of a forgotten figure so far this season, comes on in place of Tebogo Mokoena. Remember, they've got Stellenbosch away on Saturday. Maybe that's a little bit of the thinking too here. Happy to potentially leave here unbeaten.
Well, we've got to remember that just managing the load as well as Coach Cardoso. The Club World Cup taking reins as just a 2 weeks rest for them.
Good pressure here from Dupree on Cupido. Ball inside to Globo. Serino is waiting. He's still calling for it. They don't find him. Now Dupree goes wide. Too much on that. It is still Sekukune 0, Amazulu 1, which means Sekukune will have their 100% start of the season ended. If it stays that way, they'll be on 9. Chiefs, if this score remains the same, will go top of the table with 10. Golden Arrows 1, Magesi 1. 2 goals in the opening 11 minutes, none since in that particular game. And those games started a good 15 minutes before this one did, because we had that little delay. In fact, we hear Arrows have just scored. They've gone 2-1 up. Arrows 2, Magesi 1. Here come Chiefs. Shot has no power. Trouble the goalkeeper. Tule Modi.
Well, it's a good idea there from Modi cutting in. Just didn't have enough power to trouble Williams. Sundowns remain patient. Spread it out. Try and occupy their spaces further up the pitch.
And if it stays this way as well, let's just see what Allende can do here. Tetwa made another excellent interception there. This is given away to Modiba. Now Obas has started one league game this season. So before tonight, Sekukune, Kaizer Chiefs, Durban City and Mamelodi Sundowns, the unbeaten teams in the league so far. Durban City with 2 wins and 2 draws after last night's away point at Polokwane City. So Sekukune losing at the moment. They will lose their unbeaten record. So if it stays this way, it'll be Chiefs, Sundowns and Durban City who are the unbeaten teams. Is he onside here, Nebo Motiba? Support from Mabena. Runs into the big frame of Ignacio Miguel. Does well.
Nicely protected there from Miguel.
These fans have enjoyed themselves despite the lack of any furious action in this game. That lot are more used to winning of late, so they are perhaps not as happy.
You can see the glum faces.
It's interesting, Alberto's picked his side there. He's gone to the Sundowns camp. Yes, Serino now, bursting forward. He'd so love to do something against his old club. Linepo. Globo, Mtetwa finds Marco. Modi on the flank. Serino behind him. Marco in support. Modi's going to continue trying on his own. And he gets the free kick. Ganyawa gives away the set piece. Oh, excuse me, it's a throw-in. So Marco will take it. And as he takes it, we move into the final 10 minutes. Serino! Looking for another one of those cracking shots that we've seen already this season. Right, any famous DJs there?
Just General Holemisa in attendance, and Bramike next to him, and next to him is Junior Matahong.
All look a bit old to be behind the desk. Corner kick, Kaiser Chiefs getting a little sloppy at the back. Chiefs slow in getting forward. Sundowns making their way back to defend this corner. Gaston Serino to take it.
Let's see another short corner. Totally outnumbered in that box, just the three Kaiser Chiefs players.
Lilepo. All through here. Chance for Serino. Saved by Williams anyway, but Sakeli Siwela, the linesman, had his flag up before Serino took that shot away.
Great movement from Lilepo.
Again, that defensive line steps up and catches him offside. Whoever's been working on that with the Sundowns back four has been doing a fine job. Sekokune have equalized against Amazulu. Final score, Arrows 2, Magesi 1. Ronaldo Marman with the equalizer. So they will stay unbeaten as well. And they'll keep their place at the top of the table if it stays 0-0 here. Serino, nice touch. Possession turned over. Salez. That is going to be Mamelodi Sundowns ball. There's certainly none of the fluidity to the Sundowns play that we've become so accustomed to. Look at Serino bursting through. Allende gets the touch in there. Another free kick. Another good opportunity here in the closing stages for Kaiser Chiefs.
Serino going for the first challenge, and Mori getting ahead of Mdunyalwa. Opportunity for Kaiser Chiefs.
Time is running out here. Now, Lilepo's got a very powerful shot. We saw earlier in the game how Ronald Williams made a superb save to deny him. He looks to be the man to take this free kick. Referee Bombiso has had his say. Right, let's see. Is this the chance to win the game? Lilepo goes for goal. It's just over the top. I'll tell you, virtually one step right up there. It still cracked some power behind that effort.
Yeah, it wasn't maybe two steps. 1-2 away from the ball, up and down. And just over the bar there. Williams had that one covered.
It'll be Sundown's throw in here. Time is running out. Here's the young Mabena. Can he turn things around? Clearance away from Munyani. Modiba. Allende. Switching across. There's no Morena anymore on that right-hand side. But Obas will go out wide anyway. Strong challenge in there from Global. Modiba. Now Mabena. Here's Sales. Allende. Sales with the ball inside. It was Modiba being held back there. He certainly feels so. I think Miguel was taking a bit of a gamble there with that challenge. Sereno now gets the free kick. And there's another yellow card. Jaden Adams into the book. And that's one for the team.
It has been very physical in midfield. On both ends.
Now have a look at this and see what you think. What Ignacio Miguel, was he pulling back on Modiba, or did he go down a little bit too easily?
I think there was a bit of contact there, but over elaborative from Modiba.
And the referee not convinced at all. Sereno takes this, looking for Lilepo. Chiefs in these closing stages, seeking to win it. Marco's cross is far too strong. Now Munyani's done well, has support. Dupria using his pace, trying to dribble his way into the penalty area. Sales clears. Up to Mabena. Loses out. Here's Mtetwa. Mtetwa again. Passing's never been his strong point. Winning the ball, he's been excellent tonight. Munyani. Free kick in favour of Chiefs. Adams got to be careful.
Yeah. And Munyani's been excellent there, just showing a bit of strength. And Adams jumping up the heels.
Having just gone into the book. Perhaps not that wise, especially that high up. Well, this was always going to be tight and cagey, but we did not expect it would be goalless going into the final minutes. Dupria now, pressure on Cupido. Good clearance. 4 minutes are going to be added on at the end of the 90. Back from Modiba to Williams. Can he launch something from deep in defence? Drives this forward. Looking for Levo Modiba. Good work from Quinica. Here's Mordi now. Back to Quinica. This might be a chance. Marco, he's gone wide. Lilepo. Teasing, looking to cut inside, runs into traffic, and is a big hoop forward from Koza. Now Munyani slips. Chance for Levo Modiba. Puts his head down, strong runner. Doesn't find Jaden Adams. Tired bodies out there now. This has been such a tough physical contest. Maybe there'll be a mistake from someone, and there could be a late winner. Sereno to the back post. Too strong.
They had a good idea there, Sereno, but Lilepo just stays out wide, doesn't come inside and enter the box.
Well, the coach wasn't happy with the fact that he delivered that ball. the way he did.
Yes, and he's showing, get inside, get in the box.
Steve Compella. So we're into stoppage time here. 4 minutes confirmed. Motiba out wide. Whoever scores now is really snatching it in the depth. Sales. Mabena, the youngster, cuts inside. Good block. It was both Monyani and Kwanika who put their bodies on the line. Koza, Obas, Allende. Finds Aubrey Modiba. Little cross from him. Bodies all over the place there. No one makes any contact.
Really giving that defense something to think about as Nebo Motiba. And it's Modiba with an in-swinger.
Motiba's such a big man, and he's a real handful for defenders. Had a hamstring tear during the Club World Cup, which set him back a little bit. This is only his second appearance of the new season, both of them off the bench. But when he's back in full flight, I think he might still turn out to be an asset both for Sundowns and for the national team. Now look, everyone's congregating here towards the tunnel. It's almost as if they're waiting for the final whistle and anticipating a crowd invasion. Globo, Sereno. Still Sereno. Still Sereno. Now to Lilepo, back in again. Chance for Tetra, drives it to goal. In on target, and Williams makes the save.
Yeah, that you pulled his stat earlier on.
Still hasn't got a goal, but came very close then.
Yeah, brilliant play here from Sereno. Lilepo going infield, trying to eke out something. Fourth from Tetra, done extremely well to get it on target. And Williams to the rescue.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been easy through the crowd of players there, although the shot on the ground is a little bit easier for the goalkeepers to deal with. Now the running of Lilepo, still got something in the tank, up against Koza. 1 minute to go. Is that a foul? Another free kick for Kaizer Chiefs in the closing stages. Surely now the last opportunity. Can they steal it in the depth here? Make it 4 out of 4. Sekukune have drawn with Amazulu, so they've ended their 100% start to the season. They are top of the table though with 10 points. They'll be ahead of Chiefs on goal difference if it stays 0-0 here. If Chiefs can score now, they will lead by 2 clear points after 4 rounds. Could this be the moment? Everyone's forward now into that penalty area, looking to get a touch onto it. Clock is ticking away. There are 15 seconds remaining. In from Sereno. And Robert Williams just takes that balloon and punches it, and all the fizz goes out as he makes the save. The referee has a look at his watch, whistle to mouth. That is that here at Soccer City. Goalless between Kaizer Chiefs and Mamelodi Sundowns. Not too many clear-cut chances. Chiefs remain unbeaten. Sundowns remain unbeaten. And there is still a 2-point gap between the two. Sekukune will be top of the table, ahead of Kaizer Chiefs on goal difference only. Who is the happier of the two, do you fancy?
Yeah, I think both coaches not looking too happy. I think